go ahead.
Yeah, and then you first. Oh, we get spells finally. Yay. Yeah, the usual stuff. One more. Oh, next. Precise shots, spell focus. To be honest, we still don't have. We were just saying precise shot. Oh wait, armor proficiency. Light armor. Potions. You are adept at spellcasting when threatened or distracted. You get a +1 on concentration checks made to cast spell or use. Let's take this one. Or do we have like more spell penetration or something like this? No, that's it. Next spell specialization. We're still seeing on chain lightning just because the spell is like so good. Summon monster. And nine, sorry. Shape change, hold monster mass. What do we have for evocation? I don't think I have any evocation spells anymore. There's all conjuration, transmutation. To make sense, clashing rocks is okay. It's just like single target. Not a big fan of single target in this game. Okay, complete. Let's go for Aushley. She gets a feat. We take the greater snapshot. Len, Senator. Option. Kinda rough. I really don't know what to take. Okay. Elemental fist. Yeah, I just have no idea. It would just take a lot less, to be honest. What do we get here? I don't even know what the 20 ability is on this character. In the feed. Improve critical. Spell focus. It's going for divination. Maybe we're getting like more. I can at least skill all the divination spells later on. Paladin, like with scrolls and stuff. Next. There's not really much to get as well. Let's just go extra lay on hands. Whatever. Yeah, that smite evil is pretty good, so why not? Bard. The usual. I didn't skill a lot of like I literally didn't skill any of those like combat feats for this character. It's just like he is literally a buff character, like full buff only. Snapshot. Let's just go. Is it rapid? Yeah, rapid shot. Dispel we just take Dispel Magic. Yes, it's just this saved me so often in this game so far. Yep, area exit, and let's go. Should have sold before I guess my inventory is like way too full. That's why we're getting exhausted that much. Okay, this is like just materials. So we need to go to Camellia. Yeah, I just stepped out of the village, come on. Like, there's a lot of, like, consumable stuff right now. Oh. Okay, we got a switch. Yes. Who are we switching? Nino? Nino for Camellia. We will skill her as well. Shaman. Those are 3 levels, isn't it? Level 19. Oh yeah, she's like melee. She has like a rapier. But she literally gets all the kinda like range stuff. I'm not really sure why. Like because it's class probably. What a gap. Build synergy. Mobility. Oh no, this was like this like Ember is unfortunate stuff like Battle Wand maybe? Battle Ward. Yeah, let's just go Battle Ward. No one has this already. Then the feet. Hey, combat reflexes. Okay, wait a second. Let me just recruit stuff. How much HP do they have? 80. They don't seem too bad as well. Go for this one. There's my level 9 army. Yeah, just getting more and more stuff. Like I need a level 11. That's fact. I would even like a level 12 one. Let's travel. One further back. This is probably there we go. Ah. There we go. Like, why? Why didn't it work? Hello? Ah, because there's one more. Ah. The management of the unit is killing me. This game, there's no way. Just check the fortress as well, the cathedral. Is ready for the relics augmentation. Okay. A shipment of demons has been delivered to the collector in Absalom. More finance points. Relics. Taking the next relic. Command. Destroy provisions. Crusade will boost the morale and show that the commander cares about the soldiers. Yes, let's go. Friends of Freedom. That's Mazatas. Okay. Decrease, help with Sebastian. We will take this one. We have 3 events. Enchanting the Dirty Squealer. Okay. Whenever you cast a grease spell or creatures within the area must suffer 5d6 acid damage. Okay. I'm not using grease a lot, even though it's not a bad spell. I just don't use it a lot. Whenever you cast an ear-piercing scream spell, the damage it deals is no longer limited to 5d6. Instead, deals 1d6 plus 1 per 2 cast levels. And rush. Wait, what? Suddenly I started to read German again. Wow, weird. Okay. Creatures who fail a saving throw against it become dazed for 2 rounds instead of 1 round. That's not a bad one. Plus 1 per 2 cast levels. But well, I'll say this one is not bad. Like, the thing is, like, I'm not using a lot of ear-piercing scream, which is sad, but like, it's not bad. Like, let's just take it. We will see. These are telling their stories about a spirit who comes to them in times of need and introduces himself as the helper. His arrival is accompanied by ominous signs such as raining blood or the smell of carrion, but he saves warriors or demands nothing in return. Hunt down the spirit hunting grid. Provides a trophy from the evil spirit. Oh, that's cool stuff. Okay. Plus 5. Yeah, I don't have any monks to use it, to be honest. That's kind of sad. So this one we don't. Leadership experience points. Again, reduction of loss. More infirmary size. Send a Rushelay to find the spirit. All generals gain the knowledge for the chosen ones feat. Does it make sense? I think I'm just taking this one. Yeah. Having joined forces with Rushelay, the cleric soon found the spirit. He told them that he used to be a servant to an evil spellcaster who made him commit heinous deeds. After his master's death, the spirit tried to atone for his sins. The cleric have helped him purge himself of all evil. And in gratitude, the helper revealed his magical secrets to them. Okay. Nice. We can't do anything else. Okay. It's great. Done. That was enough. Yeah, we gotta go to Canabras. Back to Horgus Realm. Just rest.
Sometimes I worry that demons could take advantage of my inexperience. I know nothing of life. I am ill-prepared for the temptations they might offer me. Will you tell me about them?
Don't think about it. You have a pure heart. It won't lead you astray.
Yeah, of course. She's like literally killing every day at least 5 to 6 persons. But yeah, she's great. Yeah, mythic stuff. Improved attack. It works for. Oh, another mythic. I think glass sand is a good. The glass sand is a good idea for every melee one. Seems like. Okay. There we go. So where do we have to go? Leitholm. Worm's Mansion. So let's see. What do we have to do there again? Servant, okay. I was supposed to say, is there something specific I have to go? Hey Camellia, well, come home. We have been expecting you. You have been expecting me? Indeed, my lady. Lord Graham ordered that you be sent to him as soon as you arrived. Commander is permitted to follow you, but I must ask your other companions to wait here. Refreshments will be served. Okay. Camellia, what's going on here? Curious, Horgus is here and waiting for me, but how did he know? Forgive me for being unable to answer a question, my lady, but those are the precise instructions I received from Lord Graham this morning. Camellia, do you know this man? I have never set eyes on him before. I took up my position here relatively recently. I was hired specifically to serve Lord Graham at his mansion in Canabras. Why can my companions come in too? Lord Graham was most specific in his requests, and I am afraid I cannot speak for his reasons. I can only assume that the conversations will be of a most delicate nature. Please, my friend, let's go to Horgus' request. I don't wish to make a scene before I fully understand what's going on here. Okay. So you managed to fully repair the mansion after the demonic invasion. Indeed, we have. Fortunately, the mansion was almost unharmed. Many items survived the attack, and Lord Graham was able to find comparable replacements for those that didn't. Fine, so where should we look for Horgus? Lord Graham must be somewhere upstairs. He bid me say that Camellia will have no trouble finding him. Please to come in. I was not expecting this, and I thought the mansion would be empty. Picked to the bones by marauders. If it were standing at all. But seeing it fully restored and inhabited, well, it would be extremely impolite to keep our host waiting. Wouldn't it, my friend? Let's go and have a chat with my daddy dearest. Oh, my first mentor. Take a look around if you want to. I'm sure you could find many of the curious tools and devices she used during her lessons. I remember them all. This one makes thin wounds on the skin like a razor blade, while that one shreds skins to pieces. As for that one, the black one, it doesn't leave any marks on the skin at all, but deals so much pain your head spent. Why was Amanda so cruel to you? I don't know, perhaps the old hag was once trained the same way, or perhaps she simply hated me. Besides, in her eyes, I was not the daughter of a noble family, but merely some urchin that the Honorable Horgus Graham decided to take off the street. Why did Horgus allow the Varisian woman to treat you like that? He moved into this house a few years after my mother's death. Horgus often had to go out of Canabras to business, so he gave me into the care of that old shaman, hoping that she would teach me to keep the spirits on a short leash. That old hag must have known what she was doing was illegal. She was very good at hiding the evidence of her teaching. She always made sure to heal my scars by the time my father came back. Anyway, the Varisian didn't even last 3 months here. How she wheezed when I plunged my stiletto into her throat, and her eyes shocked and terrified in equal measure. The old crone never suspected a 6-year-old girl could be capable of such a thing. Why is Horgus still keeping all these things around? Because I asked him to. I want to remember the pain. Both the pain the Varisian dealt to me and the pain I paid back to her. The hatred I felt toward her lives in me to this day. Every time I enter this room, my hands start to tremble and my heart pounds if it jumps out of my chest. Burning hatred is my most vivid childhood memory. Okay, let's get out of here. There's nothing here, huh? Okay. Yeah, she's kinda crazy. A bit. Like, a little bit.
As As it should
Why is
be.
why is she floating? Really, you're almost ready. Floating is creeping me out. Stop floating. Walk like a normal person.
That is not.
To the basement. To the garden. Let's just... Shall we go to the basement? Let me check the basement. Oh, yes, stuff.
In due time.
More stuff. Saying goes, every family has a skeleton in the closet. In my case, all the skeletons are hidden in the cellar. This. Boots.
All according to plan.
There's nothing here. Let's go up. We go to the garden. Yeah, let's just check if there's like something. Let's see. I wanna rush this through just because. I don't have to, let's say.
I'll go ahead.
Hey, I know this garden. I was here already. The gardener. Ever heard of camellias that bloom all year long? There must be magic involved. Ah, camellias. I've never stopped. I see they never stop blooming. My father's orders, the garden must have camellias and bloom all year long, whatever the season, whatever the weather. Why does he even bother, do you think? Horgus just loves flowers. Certainly know how to lighten the mood, my friend. Horgus and love, those two words do not belong in the same sentence. This is the grave of my mother, Iris. She died when I was a child, so I scarcely remember her. I don't understand. Why would Horgus tend this grave after all these years, and why would he plant camellias over it? My father has never shown any tendency towards sentimentality. I hate these flowers. Okay.
As it should be.
I guess. Those are the flowers on my mother's grave. I hate those flowers. Ew.
That is not far.
Yeah, she's kind of a little bit different. Let's go upstairs. He's probably here. Let's just go. This room. The floating still creeps me out. Stop floating. Please, stop.
In due time.
Let's save this. We are sure to find Horgus in the secret study. Before we enter, I should like to ask you one question, if you don't mind. You know our family's history better than anyone else in the world. Tell me, what do you think of Horgus as a father? Despite all of his flaws, Horgus is a good father. He's not the best, but he's not the worst either. I'm sure he tried his best. I don't know if there's any father in the world worse than him. Whether or not he's a terrible father, you certainly are a terrible daughter. Yeah, this is fact. Your parent is not the best. Okay, he's not the best, but he's not the worst either. I'm sure he tried his best. So that's what you think. Why are you asking? No special reason. I just want to know your opinion of my father before we meet him face to face. Okay. Stop floating. It's awful. Well, hello, father. Hello, Camellia. So you finally came and you even dragged Commander along. Expected that you wouldn't come here alone. You know, I've been wondering when you would finally show your face here. And I always taught you that it's very impolite to be late for an appointment. Papa, you stink. I believe you will forgive me this weakness under circumstance. And if you don't, you can always leave. I won't stop you. The door is right over there. Oh, so you were expecting us. This isn't a chance meeting? It was not you I was expecting, although I thought you might put in an appearance. No, I was waiting for Camellia. Some time ago, I received a letter from my beloved daughter in which she invited me to meet her here at the mentioned Knabris. I came as quickly as I could. I have been here for several days now, waiting for my dearest daughter to arrive. Don't tell me you knew nothing about this meeting. Could it be that my sweet girl has you wrapped around the little finger, that she tricked you into coming here to watch the spectacle unfold? Little minx? What did I What did you do after I left for the Abyss? I left Dresden as soon as the Queen took hold of the reins of government. Of course, I highly respect our dear Godfrey, but it was you I had followed into the crusade, not her. For whatever reason, I do not believe our Queen will succeed in her attempts to defeat the wound. So I moved to Nerusian while my magic cadavers was under renovation. But none of that matters anymore, does it? I came here to help Camellia talk to the spirits. I didn't expect to meet you here. Surprised, were you? As for me, I knew the moment I received the letter why she wanted to meet with me. She wants to talk to the spirit, does she? How can you have spent so much time with my talented daughter without realizing that whenever Camellia wishes to talk to the spirit, it always involves murder? I have no idea what kind of spirit she has in that bone trinket, but why would it want so much blood? You don't know that Camellia killed 5 people while she lived under this roof, don't you? First Samantha, an old Orisian woman, then 4 more. Well, they were thugs, bandits, and murderers. They had it coming. Tell the truth. They broke into this mansion seeking to rob us. Let's get Arbus for you. A border city with all kinds of riffraff lurking around. My guards caught them, tied them up, and tossed them into the cellar. They never reported a break into the authorities. Why bother? Those thugs would have been executed anyway. Urim always made short shrift of such rabble. But the things Camellia did to them down in the cellar, I never saw it myself, I only heard it. And then later, when I buried their corpses, I felt relieved that I was not in their place. Haha. Why did you condone Camellia's inclinations? Why did you protect her secret? Why did you cover up the murders? Camellia is the daughter of Horgus, a true daughter of my blood. Though I may have concealed that fact from society, yes, she's special, unusual, very sensitive to the world around her. Whose fault is it that the damned spirits drove her insane? I know nothing about spirits. I have never talked to them myself. But Camellia, she is naturally gifted. She understands me. She says we have a chance. We have a chance to learn how to close the Worldwound once and for all. This end justifies all means, does it, Commander? What is a father to do? The bloodline of Forest Grim cannot be broken, and I have no other ears. Hey, what's going on here? You can't see her face, but you hear her breathing shallow and fast. Her shoulders are rising and falling jerkily, and her right hand is trembling. Camellia, explain. Camellia jolts slightly and turns to you. Her eyes seem to look right through you. Her lips are parted and the rasping breath reminds you of an animal's growl. Her right hand is clutching a thin stiletto that seems to have come out of nowhere. Isn't it obvious? She has finally come to take my life. I've been waiting for this moment since the day it all began. I knew it would come. Of course, I had hoped that Camellia would placate her spirit somehow. Perhaps. That the commander would close the Worldwound and put an end to the sacrifices. It's too late for that now. I'm ready to die. My whole life is a lie. It does not even feel like mine, but someone else. I did everything I could to ensure that the name of Horgus would go down in history and his bloodline live on. I have had to lie and cover up crimes along the way. Well, the time has come to pay the piper. And if my death helps to uncover the secrets of closing the Worldwound, well, it's not it's not the worst way to go. But before you do, what you came here to do? Camellia, let me reveal my final secret to you. Talk. Mother Iris genuinely loved you, Camellia, but after she saw how you killed that pup in the garden, she started to worry about you. It was she who insisted on the doctrine of physics and on the exorcists. They all examined you, and nothing helped. You kept on killing animals, neighboring cats, stray dogs. You told us stories about the spirit who whispered in your ear. Iris didn't believe you had a real special ability to communicate with the spirits. She didn't think you were gifted, but I did. As if a daughter of Horgus Graham could be no more than lunatic. Several years passed like that. Several very grueling years. For Iris more than myself. And then one night, I entered your room and saw Iris leaning over your bed with a pillow in her hands. I pushed her away from you. It was dark. Iris stumbled and she hit her head on the corner of the cabinet. I buried her in the garden and planted a flower bed of camellias over her grave. I thank the gods that you remembered nothing of that horrible night. Now you know everything, Camellia. You killed Camelia's mother. It was an accident, but I was prepared to do it. And I would do the same again if I had to. The bloodline of Horgus cannot be broken. Forgive me, Camellia, forgive me for keeping you locked away. Forgive me for never acknowledging you as my daughter. Forgive me for depriving you of your mother and never being able to replace her. Now I have said everything, I'm ready. You killed my mother and you decide to tell me that now. Why? To unburden your soul? To show me how you protect me back then? Maybe you're hoping I'll hesitate before I stab you in your disgusting heart? Why are you trying to make me weep for my mother, to the innocent victim? Well, I don't give a damn about her. The bitch wanted me dead and she failed. Good riddance, I say. And I don't give a damn about you either, Horgus Graham. I don't care about your bloodline or any other about any excuses you can come up with. Do you really think that I couldn't have escaped your mansion if I would wanted to? You never acknowledged me as your daughter. To us, no skin of my nose. You wanted to marry a noble woman to continue the Graham line. Well, that was your own affair. You provided me and didn't try to stop me communing with the spirits. I never wanted anything more from you. But now I don't need you anymore. I have Tanala who will protect me and hide me from the justice if it comes to me. As for you, you are just garbage left over from my former life. And it's time to dispose you. We can go, yeah, like cheerful, let's go kill him. Okay, say nothing. We just say nothing now. A secret for a secret, Horgus. I have dreamed of doing this for a long time. I've dreamed of this without even realizing it was my heart's desire. You were always near, my protector, my patron. How could I even entertain the thought of killing you? But the forbidden fruit is so much sweeter. It's like never. Can you feel that just one little second when your life starts to bleed out? I said that has pierced your heart. Sorry, I just don't. I'm just so slow. I'm getting tired already. Yeah, I had a hard week again. Now it withers impaled like a butterfly on a pin. If I drag the stiletto out now, you will die quickly. But if I keep it in, you will suffer longer. Perhaps even choke on your own blood. So which should I choose, huh? Don't you have anything to say, or do you think you can maintain some dignity even at the very end? You think you have it in you? You are garbage, get out of my life. Die once in a while, Horgus spam. He did. All over now. I've rid myself of my past. I suppose I should feel happy. Why then do I feel so tired? It was all over too quickly. Don't you agree, my friend? As if something was missing. It's like having sex without climaxing. The end result is naught but exhaustion. Perhaps it is because Horgus did not try to resist. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Let's have some more fun, shall we? Why didn't you tell me that Horgus will be waiting for us in Cannabis? So are you ready to talk to Maria now? I'm just asking for Maria. I'm not quite yet. Don't worry, she'll be ready. Shall be ready soon. Just one last step, one final drop. Maria really craved Horgus' blood, or was it you who wanted it? Yes and yes, Maria and I are one. My desires are my desires. We have become quite inseparable at this point. Why didn't you tell me that Horgus would be waiting for us in Cannabis? I just didn't. Perhaps I wanted to surprise you? Or perhaps I was worried that you would try to talk me out of it. What did you have in mind? Horgus did bring me some small amount of pleasure, of course, but it was not enough. I want to make up for lost time, to let loose like never before, to celebrate my ultimate liberation. Okay. There are an awful lot of servants in this mansion. Let's get out of them in the garden and feed Mariah with their blood together, you and I. What do you say? I have never done this with another person before. Until now, you have only been an observer, and I want my first time to be with you, my friend. What are we doing here? Camellia, stop. You've killed enough. What right do you have to tell me what to do? I did not break free from Horgus' tyranny only to surrender to yours. I am free now, and I shall do as I please. Besides, it is Marilla's will. A paltry 10 servants, and we shall be able to get through to her at last. The price is reasonable. I will do it, but only for the sake of closing the Worldwound. It'll be unforgettable. Have fun. Please come here, I have an important announcement for all of you from Lord Worm. Chine! You're all fired. But why? Hardly a surprise, everyone knows that Grim changes his servants all the time. Oh, don't worry, like Graham has asked me, of ensuring everyone is paid in full, no one will leave empty-handed.
Enemy approaching!
Where's Ivo? There we go. Okay, we did it. Yay. So much fun.
We are done here.
Oh, voice.
We certainly had a good time, didn't we? Did you like it, my friend? It was a little different from my usual sacrifices to Maria, but mass murder does have its own appeal. It's wild, primordial, unbridled. You felt it too, didn't you? The exhilaration. You know, I suppose you deserve a confession. I have never said anything like this to anyone before. Are you ready? Steel yourself.
Okay.
You are the best friend I could ever hope to have. You understand me. You help me. You are the best thing that has happened to me in my entire life.
You're really special to me too, Camilla.
You know, now that we're so close, I wish to confess something else to you. Are you ready? There is no Maria. I made her up.
Okay. What is the story behind your amulet?
This? Once a snake crawled into our garden. I killed it, gutted it, dried out its bones, And then I told Horgus about Maria and asked him to decorate the amulet with gold and make it into a necklace.
Okay.
Despite its mundane origins, it is now imbued with magic that hides me from the prying eyes of Iomede's paladins and inquisitors. Daddy Dearest was quite insistent on that point. Clearly, he feared that if I were ever caught, I would reveal all the dirty secrets of the Gwyrms to the world.
Yeah.
But now that I'm with you, I have no need of this amulet anymore, do I? No one would dare lay a finger on a companion of the Crusade commander.
She's great. I would still love to romance this character. Like, I think this would be the best romance ever. Like, freaking killing everyone. This must be pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Where do you draw your power from then?
I draw it from the spirits, just like all shamans do. Spirits surround us. They are everywhere, even within
He's
the
my
Worldwound.
first choice in the next playthrough, I can tell.
Only they never begged me to save them or tried to tell me how to heal Socorus.
Okay.
To be honest, I couldn't care less about Socorus, the Worldwound, or the Crusade. My sphere of interest lies elsewhere.
Have you decided to tell me all this now?
Ah, that's a good question. You would have learned the truth sooner or later, you know. I've told you too many stories about Maria. You never would have let the matter lie. Of course, I could have left, fled in the dead of night, leaving you a farewell note. But I like traveling with you, my friend. I like feeling the power you've shared with me. That is why I decided to take the risk and open up to you.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? To have a reasonable explanation for all the murders. So that my protector would be too busy thinking of our bright future to lecture me on morality and decency. I like to kill. I don't simply want it. I need it. It is
Oh, she's
something
great.
deep
Holy
within
fuck.
me. My desire is like an annoying fly buzzing around a room. One that cannot be seen or swatted away. But the deaths of enemies on the battlefield don't bring me any relief. It comes only with the deaths of those who considered me a friend. The deaths must be unexpected, so that I can see the disbelief and dread in my victims' eyes. But I am a clever girl. I know that society would never condone my unconventional desires. So I invented a nice story that I could feed to those who would protect me from society.
Okay.
As you may have noticed, my lie has worked remarkably well.
Mm-hmm. So when you asked me to come here today, talk to me, that was a lie?
Of course it was. After you and I visited the brothel in Alashanira, I felt an unexpected and overwhelming desire to see my dear sweet papa. So as soon as we returned to Dresden, I made some inquiries and learned that he had moved to Nerosian. I sent him a letter inviting him to meet me at his mansion in Canabris, and that's when I asked you to accompany me.
Yeah.
I decided it would be best not to disclose the true purpose of our visit to you. If you had known that Horgus would be waiting for us here, you might have discerned my intentions.
Yeah, I'm going to. I've heard enough. I don't even need to talk
Is the
about
interrogation over?
lying
Good.
stuff.
I was beginning to feel rather bored. So, what is your verdict, my friend?
Except as you are, because they were friends
Thank
too.
you for hearing me out, for understanding and accepting me.
I like her still.
I must confess, I was a little worried about how this conversation would go. I have no more secrets from you, I promise. Provided, of course, that you can still believe my promises.
Okay. I guess we did it. Uh-huh.
All according to plan.
Yay, let's go back. The armor, helmet, rapier. Let's see what the rapier is. Didn't even change the rapier since forever. Like she still has a. Which one is this one? Yeah, still a mind piercer. This one is stronger. Plus lands the first hit against an enemy becomes staggered. Like this is a better one, to be honest. Switch this one, but I think I had another one. It just got from type. I had more rapiers than one. Or did I sell them already? This could be also the case. The scimitar. Water stuff. Just like this, literally just a mind piercer. Everything else I sold. Can she take another shield? Oh, she's still with buckler. Oh. Yeah, so it seems like that's it for Camellia. Northern gates. Okay, someone's attacking. There's a Baphomet shrine, nameless ruins, murky grotto. Wait, what? What? You can fast travel now. Wait. I didn't even check this. Wow, what is this call to arms? Adds unit to the target army in the total value of. Wait, let me just check. This is a level 9 army, this one. Okay, that's great. I got a lot of stuff here. So can we just take this one and do this? Yeah. It's not bad. We can go to Murky Grotto then. Not yet. No. Rest.
You can
Well, I
get
didn't
used to
even get.
anything, to monsters, to demons, to war, even to peace. But the huge sky overhead, every time I look up, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that there's this bar where I could teleport and stuff. This is like the first time I've seen it. I'm just. Oh no, I literally didn't know it. Yeah. Whatever. That's just me. That's just me being confused as usual. Yeah, this makes things a little bit more easy, to be honest. So let's see what we can find in Murky Grotto. Oh no 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 no. No no no, wait. No, can I? Ah, I forgot to switch characters. Okay, this is
I'll go ahead.
not great. If this will end in a fight, I'm not having a good time. I can tell.
As it should be.
I want to leave the area first. So I can't leave the areas. There's no way.
Can't hide from me.
No, I thought it was a scroll. There's no way. You want to leave? I'm just doing this one right for now. Go. Oh, there's the helmsman. Oh, okay, you are here. How timely. A jewel is far off, but how I crave to reclaim it. Are you ready? Then onward we sail. Aha. It's your plane again. Show me your magic equipment. Buy Excel first. We have still a lot of, like, I have so much stuff to sell. Holy hell. There's no mental perfection +6. I want to have the mental perfection +6. Sighing, sling stuff. So much good items. Broadsword +5 longsword. What does she have actually? Ah, she has Venean still. Okay, wait. If I'm going to the ship right now, this is like the finish of the DLC probably. Because I think this is. There were like. I had a lot of islands. The first part, second part. This is probably the last part. From how it looks. So I will probably not continue here. I just want to check the voyage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I shall... Can I always leave this? I can always leave this camp. And back to Valerian, okay. So, okay, I will save for now. Midnight. Night else. Top last part. I will save here for now and then I will continue with the DLC here. What am I? I'm level 19. So like last level is 20. So we are nearly max level. What's this? Oh. We are nearly max level. That's one thing. But I'm even saving on the first island because I can switch characters on this one. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm finishing it for today. As I said, like this is DLC content, like the last part of it. Probably, I still say probably because I don't know, but like probably is last part. And afterwards, I'm doing like the last companion stuff and like the crusader stuff, and then I'm like I can fully concentrate on the story. Who knows if I'm fully concentrating on this, like maybe I'm finding more stuff for maybe the Nenio riddle and stuff. So we will see. But yeah, I'm doing as much red quests as I can in the end. Oh yeah, there's the final stage of the hunt and calls upon his finest hunt to the trenches. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's the one we have to go to Is too. Like I think if I'm going to Is, the next or the last chapter will start. That's probably how the game works or how it works. So it's like not the best idea to go to Is. So I will go for everything else first. Do like the Winds of Change stuff, Midnight Isle and so on and so on and so on. And then I will go to Is. Is is like the last destination I want to go. So yeah, I'm continuing tomorrow. Hopefully I fix my light till then.